Happy New Year, everyone. So it's the start of a new year, which means that we just ended one. And for most nonprofits, that is a prime time to be asking people for money. With this year's fundraising appeal, Fifth House was lucky enough to be able to include a video on our educational projects that was shot by Caleb Vinson and Paul Hamilton. And this one highlighted our work at Mather High School, which is a project that is definitely close to my heart. Mather is a school that we've been at for multiple years, and I think that more than any other, this school has helped to shape what we do with our educational programs and, how we run our process. So our educational work here at Fifth House is generally curriculum integrated. That means that we are working with classroom teachers in core academic subjects, could be math, English, social studies, science, and we're taking an existing unit of theirs and laying a music curriculum on top. At Mather High School, what we're doing this year is music and poetry. So we're looking at a poetry unit and we're exploring parallels between how you create a poem and how you create a piece of music. So in this case, you could be looking at how the rhythm in a piece of music could be similar to the rhythm in a poem, whether it's iambic pentameter, limerick, or free verse. And what does that do to the construction of both and the way that it's perceived? You could also be looking at how figurative language is used in a poem or how certain compositional techniques are used in a piece of music. And all of this is really aimed at being able to have students understand both more fully in relationship to one another. So you have to really understand music and poetry pretty well in order to understand how they are parallel. So it's one of those things where we will be in a classroom for a period of 10 weeks at a time, and then we have a performance project at the end where students write original poetry to go with pieces of music that they've selected, and then we perform that music with them in the way that they've determined in their final performance as they do their poem in dramatic poetry slam style. So this video that I'm going to show you now sort of documents a little bit of how we work in the classroom, and it's definitely something that was encouraging for us to see because, again, this project is really close to us and I hope you enjoy it.
Set the wind to the leaves one day.
We want to show you how we can weave together music and poetry. Dynamics. The loud and the soft. Loud, exactly, and then how did I end?
Piano.
Is staccato versus long and connected, which is legato. Tempo, which is the speed of the music.
How might we change the music to better fit the mood of that poem? What could we do with the speed, for instance?
Faster.
Like a volunteer to read one line of poetry for us.
Project.
Come set the wind to the leaves one day.
Come over to the meadow and we will play. Put on your dresses of red and gold, for summer is gone and the days grow cold.